This is something that's, well, very much so a general statement, but a lot of people don't really realize it. But not all the time is someone telling you something you're doing wrong. Is it an attack? But it's an act of love. What is an attack? What, like, let's think of a war. What is being attacked, you know? It's another army force coming. They're fucking shooting arrows, catapult, all of that. They're after you. That is an attack. What is a verbal attack? It's me sitting there in front of someone. You're a fucking this, you're a fucking that, you fucking fuck. That's me attacking you. If I'm telling you about something that you're doing, that's not me attacking you. That's me trying to help you to do better. But I do realize that there are some people who are very stubborn. And when they start hearing about themselves, the first thing they do is they resort to the defense. Why? And you know, those are stubborn people. But someone who wants to grow is someone who is going to listen to it and let you say what you have to say, and they're going to take it in and they're going to move forward from it. A fucking garden, okay? You moving plants around, you having to do something certain with this plant, that's not you attacking the plant, it's you helping the plant grow. If you have that plant beside another plant and this plant is starting to grow on that plant but it's killing this one, moving it away is not an attack, it's you wanting your flowers to continue to grow. And that is the same thing for human beings. If we need to understand, not everybody is as self aware as others, and sometimes those people you have to tell them about where they're falling flat so they can see, because they're so focused around what's in front of them that they forget about what's like within, to the point where they start doing things that are sometimes normalized by other people that is just not normal, and you have to tell them about it so they could do better. I'll admit, before I had to hear about myself and it was in a very harsh way, but then at first it hurts, but then when I really listened to it, I was like, you know, it's not what I wanted to hear, but that's what I needed to. And from there on, I was able to grow. To this day, there's still things that I can sit there and tell myself about that I know. I do know that what I have a problem where I tend to isolate myself, or like when things are going down with me that are really hard, tell myself like you could keep doing it and not wanting to reach out my hand. I do know that sometimes I get very anxious to the point where I start biting my lip. I do know these things. Why? Because that is me being self-aware. But there's sometimes people who do things, but they do not realize that like this is not okay. This is not okay. Like, I could have been biting my lip, and not realizing someone's like, you know, you're biting your lip, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, like fuck you for pointing out the fact that I'm biting my lip. I'm be like, that's true, and I do see that my lips are like freaking like scarred up. Why? Because I'm biting it. But if I want to do better and like try to like find different ways to like deal with feeling anxious, yeah, I'm gonna stop biting my lip and I'm gonna stop like ruining my appearance. It's okay to hear about yourself sometimes. Unless someone is there shitting on you, belittling you, bringing you down, then no, you don't have to sit there. But if you're listening to someone tell you about what you did and how you fell flat, that is not them attacking you. That is them wanting to help you. You need to understand that there are some people who just up and leave without reasoning, without nothing. But if there's someone who's willing to sit there and actually be there with you and tell you, you kind of did this, you kind of did that, don't take it for granted, because there's some other people out there who will normalize bullshit that you do and let you just keep walking around like a chicken with your head cut off. Those are not people that look out for you. No, those are people who are going down and want to bring you with them. Don't let that happen. So, guys, just sometimes we have to listen. We have to listen. It's not all about reacting, it's not all about straight up going on the defense. Just open for a second. For a second. Again, if they say something you don't like, block it. Okay? Walk away. Go on the defense. But if they're saying something that's to help you, embrace it. Okay? You do not want to be stuck in the same place forever. Sometimes we surround ourselves with people who, again, who normalize stuff that we do that is not normal, and those are people who do not want us to grow and become better people. And they're fucking up their life, so of course they're not going to tell you that you're fucking up yours, because they're doing the same thing. When you find someone and they're actually willing to sit down with you and have a conversation and tell you you're kind of doing this bad, kind of doing that bad, listen to it. Listen to it. I'll admit, you know I can say this because I sat there with someone who was doing a lot of fuck shit in my face, talking about women illy in my face, and doing some weird shit towards me. And you know what? I realized I was speaking up about it, and every time I spoke up about what they were doing to me, I was the bad guy. So you know what I had to do? I had to leave. Words are powerful. That's why I'm not going to sit there wasting my time speaking to a brick wall. Some people are stubborn and ignorant. Let them be. Let them stay there. And all you're going to see is those people, they're going to have a very hard time navigating in life with that mindset. Let them. If you try to help them and they refuse to use that help, let them. All they're going to do is bring themselves to ruin. Let them. You try to take them away from that evil, dark path they were going on, but there's only so much that we can do for someone else in their life. So if their mind is made and that's what they choose to do, let them. Let them. That's my message for today, guys. Just, it's okay to hear about yourself. It's okay to hear about yourself. Sometimes you're going to hear about very good things that you're doing, but there's at times where they're going to be like, you kind of did that. That was low-key a bit messy. Just listen. If you want to do better in life and become a better person, listen. That's my message for today. Love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys later. Ciao, ciao.